Yeah, we get to kickstart our 2023-24 season this weekend in Duluth, Minnesota. We have the Solomon CXC Cup as our opener this year, and we've got an outstanding returning class, some really strong first years additions to our team, and everybody's just psyched to get on snow and start racing. So we're excited to get this new team underway and really show what they're capable of, but really to just be ski racing again.
Yeah, so let's talk about it. Last year was an awesome year as well, but, started out at this meet and, we saw some, valuable performances from everybody, but, Annabelle, doing what she does. What is your expectation out of this group in this first meet of the season?
Yeah. So this first race weekend, we try not to set a lot of high expectations because I think it's really awesome to have these opportunities in these early season races. So these first 2 weekends that we're racing in December, they are pretty low stakes races in terms of what they count as for future qualification, things like that. And so they're great opportunities for us to just focus on process and performance as a team and individually, and making sure that we're able to really use those opportunities to help build our performances and get stronger and grow for the season, for the races that are going to matter more down the road. With U.S. cross country ski national championships being the first big competition of the season, and then obviously the core of our CCSA race season after that.
And kind of just a little bit more in the weeds here, but what do you like about going to Duluth and the venue that they have over there, and obviously having 2 different races on 2 days as well?
Yeah, Duluth is a really fun venue because it's a really great spectator venue. I think for one, it goes right up the side of the Alpine venue as well, their new Nordic venue at the Grand Avenue Nordic Center. So it's great to have all of our student athletes being able to be out there on course, right on that Alpine hill on the hardest climb after their races, supporting their teammates, cheering them on, waving flags. It makes a really fun spectator venue for parents as well and fans to come out and support the Huskies. So yeah, I think that's one thing that we really love about racing in Duluth. It's going to be nice to be on some really good quality snow too. They've got really good man-made snow there, so they have snowmaking capabilities being attached to their Alpine venue. And it's been a low snow year in the Midwest to start off the year, and so that's going to be really great also to just have really high quality skiing, I think, to start the season here. And I think lastly, it's that we get to race some fun alternative formats that we don't always get to see in our week in and week out NCAA competitions. So we're going to kickstart the year here with a skate sprint race, which is not a typical race format for us. We get to do quite a few sprints through the season, but we get a sprint in both our December competitions to start the year. So that'll be really fun for the student athletes, and I think it's also going to be really valuable for U.S. nationals too, because they'll get races in every single format these first 2 weekends to really help prepare and go through their race strategies and just the actual race performances themselves, really practicing those efforts in preparation for U.S. nationals.
And, like you said, there's not been a whole lot of snow in the Midwest. What does this kind of do for you guys from a training perspective leading up to this meet, this first weekend? Just being able to prepare as best you can without really being on snow a whole lot this season.
Yeah, so we certainly haven't had the greatest start to the snow year here in the UP, but I think one thing that's amazing is that our tech trails are so buffed out that we can really ski if we only have 4 inches of snow. And that's what we got right after Thanksgiving break there. And we have been able to get a couple of good training sessions in on the tech trails with that little of snow. And then we've utilized Mount Ripley, which is our awesome alpine ski hill here at Michigan Tech, for some great early season intensity sessions. So They have snowmaking over at Mount Ripley, and they've been really great in working with our team specifically and helping provide skiing opportunities. So last Saturday, we did a really awesome skate intensity session there. And today, actually, for practice, we're going to go there and do an intensity session on snow as well as Mount Ripley, just to utilize their really good snowmaking that they have. And it's great that we have that option when skiing is, when we're still looking for more snow at the tech trails.
I know that you're excited for the season to start overall, but is there anything specific this weekend that you're really excited to see out of your team or just in general?
Yeah, I mean, that's a great question. I think specifically, this weekend, like I mentioned, we're looking to really have the student athletes focus on their process and performance goals, because I think that's really important in how we approach these competitions, each competition weekend throughout the season to come, making sure that we're really evaluating, okay, what it is that we want to get out of these competition weekends, and how are we going to achieve that, right? So I think when you can really focus on that, then it really takes a big focus out of the outcome goals and what you are really seeking to achieve in the end, and really lets you focus on, okay, how am I going to achieve that, and then what do I want to actually experience here? Because the experience is so important to being able to lead to the result. And that's the big thing that we're going to really be focusing on, that I'm really excited for too, is just getting this opportunity to really compete as a team again. And we're really going to be focused on our performance as a team these first 2 weekends. These first 2 weekends, we actually get to score these races for CCSA team competitions, but they won't count for individual athlete NCAA qualification. So I think that also gives us an even better opportunity to really emphasize team performance in these first weekends and really focus on that and how we can, and everything that goes into that, how we can perform our best and really enjoy being a team together.
Well, great, Coach. Well, best of luck this weekend, and go Huskies.
Thank you. Go Huskies.